If I had to give any other girl advice on how to deal with anybody, I would say stop being friendly to these fuckboys, like legit. What's up, y'all? So today it is Wednesday, and I think today is the 21st. If I'm not mistaken, it might be the 20th, but no, it's the 20th today because today's my friend's birthday. I am up pretty early. I've been up since about 7, and then I dozed back off, and then I woke back up because, of course, I need to get ready. I have work today at 10:30, and I never do like my makeup or anything from work. I think the last time I did my makeup from work was when I first started there. So I never like legit get ready. So this morning I wanted to get up and actually get ready for work for once. I know it's kind of different, but yeah. So I wanted to do like a get ready with me because I told you guys a few weeks ago that I have been going through a lot this summer, and that's why I haven't really been posting. I've been taking like huge breaks, so I definitely wanted to do something like a get ready with me to catch you guys up on what's going on. Also, I am a little under the weather, so if you hear my voice like crackling some, it's because your girl is getting sick. I'm not really sick, but my allergies have been like killing me. So yeah, so all my makeup is over here. So if you see me like looking over here, it's because my makeup is over here and I'm getting it, and my brushes and stuff over here too. So yeah, so the first thing before we actually do get started, and I'm hoping I can do my brows on camera, but the first thing I want to tell you guys before we get into what's going on with me is talk about my actual upload schedule. So I know before I said my upload schedule was going to be every Thursday, Saturday, and Sundays because those are my day off, but my Wi-Fi at my house legit sucks, and it takes all day to upload a video. Like, when I tell you guys it takes all day, like, that's exactly what I mean. I know usually I have to, I can't get this shit open. Usually I have to start my upload process about, like, 8 o'clock in the morning, and even with me starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, this feels like it's about to fall apart. Even with me starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, most of the time, I still have to wait until about 9-10 o'clock at night before like the whole upload process is finished. So it takes all day, and it's kind of like disturbing because where it takes so long, sometimes my computer freezes and then it like has to re-upload from the beginning. So it's just a lot. I don't know why my Wi-Fi, but it just sucks, I guess. And until your girl can get some better Wi-Fi, then I've decided that my upload schedule is going to be every Tuesdays and Thursdays for right now, because my school Wi-Fi is amazing. The last video that I uploaded on my school Wi-Fi, and it legit took like 5-10 minutes and the video was uploaded. So I'm just gonna start uploading from school. So for this semester, I'm on campus Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that's gonna be my upload days. And then I don't know what's gonna happen once like Christmas break and stuff comes around, but I'll update you guys like closer to then on what I'm gonna do then. So the next thing I want to talk about is my actual social media. So you guys should definitely follow me on all my social media. I always link it in the description box. But my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat. Usually I'm pretty much on Snapchat and Instagram the most. I'm not really on Twitter that much. But I really do want to get back into getting on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. All that's going to be in the description box down below. If you really want like vlog style videos of me, definitely follow me on Snapchat because I post a lot. So yeah. Alright, and what you guys have been waiting for, the reason why I have not been posting. So I have not been posting because your girl is single. I really like just got out of a relationship. It's been a little bit over a month, about a month and a week since I've been single. But oh my god, how am I gonna do this? But yeah, it's a little different. I had been going through it like the whole summer with my ex. We really have been going through it like since we first started dating, but you know, relationships take time, and I was trying to give him a chance and this, that, and the other, but things were just not working out. He was constantly cheating on me, like constantly cheating on me. And I mean, it is ridiculous how many chances we give guys for them to continue to jack up. So I would definitely say stop being friendly. You know, be on top of your A game. If he jacking up, he just jacking up, and admit that to yourself and move on. You know, I really don't want to get into like the detail, but let's just say my ex cheated on me numerous times, like numerous times, like ridiculous numerous times. And I continued to give him chances because it was like little petty cheating, like liking people's picture, not really liking people's pictures, so I don't really care about that, but like flirting with girls, messaging them, and this, that, and the other, and trying to hang out with them. And I don't think, to me, a lot of people probably are like, Imani, you're tripping, but no, to me, I feel like that's cheating. He was also doing what he wanted to do, causing really issues with me at work because he was trying to mess with people at our job because we did work together. So we have like, we still work together because he's still here, but we work together, and our job does have like a lot of employees. We work at Dish Network. I don't know if you guys know that, but we have majority, I don't know if that brow's janked or not. I don't know. We have a lot of employees, like tons of fucking employees, and he would try to like mess with people at work. I really don't know if he was ever successful because I just never, I don't know. But still, for him to mess with people at work, knowing, you know, I have to be in that workspace, I felt like was really disrespectful. And I had just really forgot who the fuck I was, I guess. Like, I'm being serious because I gave someone so many chances, you know? And I know I'm not telling you guys what I'm using, but for my brows, I use the Anastasia. Is this Anastasia or Anastasia? My cousin's name is Anastasia, and her name is spelled just like this. I think it is anyways. But I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brown and Ebony for my brows. And then I'm just about to trim or clean my brows up with my foundation, which is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation in the color, I don't know, because the colors is like nothing's on there anymore. But I think it's cocoa or something like that. I don't really know, but yeah. But he just started doing like little stuff that was affecting my everyday life, and like it was kind of hard for me to go to work because I didn't want to run into situations where I had to speak with these people. So I started to like take time off work a lot. I started to not really want to go. I started to call in. I started to just make excuses on why I was not staying at work and not wanting to be there and stuff like that. And really no one knew but me why I was feeling that way. But he felt like I was being over dramatic, this, that, and the other. And it really was just affecting me a lot, like a whole lot. And the final straw for me was the last time he cheated. He actually cheated with someone that I didn't know, and I wasn't really like close with this girl, but her family was kind of close with, not really close with my family, but my mom and stuff and me really did know who her family was, and it really took a toll on me because I just felt like that was like the ultimate disrespect, and they actually like did some, I don't know if this lighting is jacked up, but I'm filming, let's try that lighting. Ray really did like some jacked up stuff together, and I just didn't like it. I felt like it was really disrespectful. We had lived together for over a year, me and my ex, and it was seriously rushed. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, after, now that we're broken up, really not even now that we're broken up, when we first start going through like serious issues, I knew that we had rushed a lot of stuff and that we probably should have took it a lot slower, because if we did, I wouldn't be in this predicament, he wouldn't be in this predicament, we both would not be in this predicament, because I would have broke up with him a whole lot longer ago. But we lived with each other, so it wasn't as easy, and he was from a different state. Like, he moved here when we start living with each other, and it wasn't as easy to just up and leave, because we had a lease together, we were together, like, we had bills in each other's names. It was just not as easy to just walk away when you have all of that. And I guess those are things you don't think of when you first get together, because you feel like, okay, this is the person that I'm supposed to be with, so it's gonna work out, or, you know, you just feel like it's gonna work out. So when I was like moving, putting bills in his name and splitting stuff up, I mean, that wasn't things that I was like seriously thinking about, because I just wasn't, I guess, I don't know. But this foundation is perfect for my skin. He just started to do a bunch of shit, and it just really wasn't pleasing, you know. He just started to do a bunch of stuff, and I'm using the Fit Me concealer. I need a new one. Look at this, y'all. I'm using the Fit Me concealer in the Color Cafe to set or prime my eyelids. And I like using this for primer because it's so thick, and it really does hold my like eyeshadow off. Sorry, y'all, my camera cut off, but yeah, I like using this because it's thick and it holds my like eyeshadow all day. So yeah. So I decided to finally like break up with him and leave, and it really took my mom before I did it, which sounds pretty bad, but I remember the last time I went to my mom and was telling her, you know, I was really stressed out and that I just felt like nothing was working out for me at all, and I'm using the Fit Me powder to set my my concealer, and I just felt like I was going through a lot, and she was asking me, you know, why was I feeling that way, and I was really scared to tell her, because my mom is like hardcore, like legit hardcore, and she plays no games. So when someone is like physically hurting you, she's a firm believer in walking away from the situation. Even though she's been through a lot, she's learned a lot from relationships too, so she's a firm believer in just walking away. Right now I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild palette. This is the Comfort Zone palette, and I really don't know if this is even still available. I bought this like 2 years ago, and I bought it on sale at CVS, and I've never seen it again. So I really don't know if it's still available, but it's a bomb like basic nude, like basic color palette. I love this palette, so that's what I'm going to be using today. But she just told me, you know, Imani, it's time to walk away. You know, you've dealt with so much. You're stressing yourself out. You have your whole life ahead of you to find someone who's going to be good to you. And I guess I had really just forgot like who the freak I was, because once I stepped away from the situation, I just felt so good, and I felt like I was so relieved from so much stress, like so much unnecessary stress that I had put on myself. And she like helped me move all my stuff. And the thing about it is, it's like when I had to move all my stuff out, pretty much everything that we had was stuff that I had bought, because I had lived by myself before he moved in with me. So everything that we had was stuff that I had already bought before he even moved in. So there was nothing really for him to take, I guess. So I took pretty much everything. But once I walked away from the situation, like I said, I just felt so good. I felt so relieved. I felt like a breath of fresh air was lifted off of my shoulders. And I'm a firm believer in God working things out. And there were so many things that worked out for me when I broke up with him. school wise, work wise, apartment wise. Like, I never thought of how many doors would open up for me when I let go of something that God had already directed me to let go of a long time ago, and I was not listening to Him. So God will give you signs. Like, trust me, if you are going through something and you're struggling to get through it, God will give you signs when it's time to walk away. He will tell you when He is ready for you to walk away from a situation. And you definitely need to listen to Him, because He's not going to lead you in the wrong direction, you know? He's never going to lead you in the wrong direction, ever. So if you're going through something and you're not really sure, and you're telling yourself, you know, I know I'm struggling, I know this is not where I'm supposed to be, can you please open up a door for me? Like, can you please show me a sign? And that's exactly what I did for God. Even after my ex cheated on me, like had sex with another girl, I left him and I went back because I was like, you know, give him another chance. After I'd already given him about 10 chances, I was like, give him another chance, Imani. Give him another chance. And I asked God, I said, God, do you want me to go back? And something kept telling me not to go back, which was God, I'm pretty sure. But I did it anyways, not listening to him. I went back to the situation. And I remember once we start going through it again, because we was together not even 2-3 weeks before I decided to leave. But I remember when when God, the last time I asked God, I said, God, you know what? I was like, I've been disobedient for so long. I know what you're trying to tell me, and I'm just not listening to you. You know, I'm just not being obedient. And I know you want me to walk away from this situation, but I need you to give me the strength. And out of nowhere, legit, I just started like doing things that I had not done in months. I had started working like I had not worked in months. Like, God was giving me strength to work again, because like I told y'all, I didn't want to go to work. I was so afraid of running into somebody that He had already had, you know, whatever with while we were together. I was so scared of running into that person and knowing what I would do to them. Like, I was so afraid. So He started giving me strength to work again. The whole time I've been at work, I don't think I've ran into any of these people since I've let go of this situation. Like, I have not had to speak with any of these people. I have not had to do anything with any of these people. So God is like giving me the strength to work and stuff and take care of myself, because pretty much all my bills I have to take care of myself now. Before He helped me, and now I'm taking care of like everything. So of course I do need to work, but that's the reason why I've been gone, y'all. Just a word of advice, like, to any girl who is going through the same thing that I was going through, which is finding yourself and remembering who you're supposed to be in this world. My key thing is to be around the people who remind you of that. Me and my best friend had fell off a lot. We weren't talking anymore like that. Me and my mom weren't really talking like that. Like, I was so drained and so away from the situation that I just forgot who I was. Like, seriously. So I really had to find myself. That's the key for me walking away, was remembering who I was and finding myself. So, I mean, just advice to anyone, if you're going through the same thing, you know, remember who you were before you start dating that person. Remember the situations that you were in before you start dating that person. Remember what great things were happening to you before you were with that person, you know? And that's what I had to do. I had to remember, you know, Imani, you did this by yourself for a whole year before this man walked into your life. You did this by yourself for years. You were in school for years before you and this person got together. So why let him coming into your life stop you from anything? Why should he coming into your life change the way that you look at anything? And I hope this lighting's okay. And finally, I just, remembered who I was and walked away. I'm going to attempt to do this eyeliner. I hope I do okay. But I'm going to attempt to do this on camera. It was real quiet. Yeah, this is not going to work. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so I'm back and I did my eyeliner off camera. But back to what we were saying. Really, I mean, my advice to anyone right now is to don't rush anything when you get in relationships with someone, because at the end of the day, relationships are not easy. This is my very first heartbreak and it's hard. I know I've been with like other guys before in high school and stuff, but this is like my first relationship since high school, and it's been hard. Not really hard, but just like hard regaining strength and hard starting over, because you spend so much time with one person. You spend that time with that one person for them to not be the one. Prince, move! For them not to be the one. And it's like, dang, I just wasted all this time of my life with you. And now I have to start over. Like, whoever I decide to be in a relationship with next, I have to start completely over with them. And I know that, for sure, I'm not going to be in a relationship for a long time. Like, a long time. I have no plans of dating anyone for some time. There's so many things that I told myself once I went through this breakup. I told myself, Imani, you're not going to do this for a long time. There's so many goals that you want to accomplish. And before you get those things accomplished, before you get on your feet, before you, do anything, you need to accomplish those goals, because that's just what's going to be best for you. So I told myself, and I promised myself, that I would never do this to myself again. Like, the next person I'll be with, we're not going to live together so freaking quick, because me and my ex, we started living together legit. And you guys are probably like, what are you doing? But this foundation is a little bit too dark for me. So I'm mixing it with another foundation to kind of like get my skin tone. So yeah. But me and my ex, we got together about 1 month after like actually meeting each other, which was very rushed. And then we actually started dating. I mean, we actually moved in together 3 months into being in a relationship, which is definitely rushed. So I mean, my definitely advice is to not rush anything with anyone. Like, take your time. Don't rush it. Especially if you're having iffy thoughts, because I know, like, my ex, I knew he was cheating on me. Like, when we first got together, he lived out of state. And, when we met for the very first time, he came down here and visited so we could meet each other. He was cool. Of course, everyone's cool when you first meet them. He was really cool. I was really like surprised, but I kept telling my friend, because my friend was like, Imani, he's probably just a good guy. And I kept telling my friend, this is too good to be true. I know how guys work. I had dated, not dated, but like had like serious friendships with guys who were like athletes and stuff, and I just knew who they were. And he wasn't an athlete, but I just knew how guys were, especially athletes. Like, it's terrible dating an athlete. It was the most terrible thing that ever happened to me, dating an athlete. But I just kept telling my friend, I was like, it's too good to be true. Like, I know for a fact it's too good to be true. And she was just like, give him a chance, blah, 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 blah. And then the very first time he came down here, I remember going through his Snapchat, and he had already started to like do things that was like cheating wise. He was trying to meet up with other girls when he got home, and that should have been my sign right there to say, Imani, do not do this to yourself. After all I had already been through with previous guys, I should have already knew, like, you need to take this sign seriously. But I didn't. I was hard-headed. I didn't listen. So, like I said, I didn't listen. And then look what happened to me. So, yeah. I'm about to use this e.l.f. powder right here to set my highlight. And I can't find my brush. Crap, I don't know where my brush is. I'm gonna have to use this brush, I guess. This is my contour brush, I think, though. Yeah. I'm gonna use this brush. But, like I said, that should have been my sign right then and there. But, this is the e.l.f. translucent powder, and it's like a yellow shade, so it's perfect for dark skin. I really want to get the Sasha Buttercup or the other one, that Laura girl, but I can't think of the name right now. The Laura something translucent powder, because I heard it's bomb. But I don't really bake anymore. I used to bake all the time, and this powder does leave like flashback a little bit, so I stopped baking with this. So yeah, now I'm about to dust this off. Oh, here's my brush. Oh, I'm about to dust this off with this brush I got off of Shop Miss A. This is the Stella brush. I really didn't even make another order with them because we're outside. Oh, if you guys can hear outside, I film right in front of my window. So yeah, and I know I look kind of cakey, but we're gonna fix that at the end. But yeah, just take your time. I mean, don't rush anything with anyone. That's my advice. If you are getting signs from the beginning of the relationship that they ain't the one, girl, take that advice. But yeah, it's gonna be a long time till I get into another relationship. I want to write a book. There's actually 2 books that I want to write before. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. That's like a harsh contour. I'm gonna have to clean that up. There's 2 books that I definitely want to write before. Girl, that contour is harsh. Before next year. I want to write a book about my relationship with my dad, because I felt like I went through a lot with him, and learning how to forgive him to move on in life was something that took time and something that I'm still working on. So I felt like with a lot of girls, they go through that thing where, you know, they're having a hard time with their dad, they're having a hard time finding love because of their dad, and that's something that I went through as well. You know, I never seen my dad love a woman, really, you know, to know what it's supposed to be like to have a man love a woman. Did I clean that up good? So I want to definitely write a book about my forgiveness process for him, because I feel like it would help other girls forgive their dad too. And there's so many girls who don't have fathers in their life, like so many. I know, like, I don't have my dad, my sister doesn't have her dad in her life, so, and there's a lot of girls in my family that don't have their dads involved in their life. So I feel like it'll be a good learning thing for women to know, or to, you know, just know what I did to help me forgive my dad, to try to help them. So that's definitely something I want to do. I've already started writing it. I just need to work on seeing about like self-publishment, or publishing with a actual company and all of that stuff. There's also a business that I'm working on. Oh, this, I know I had to tell y'all, I got something else. So I actually changed my major in school. Yes, I changed my major in school, and this is probably like one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life, is to change my major, because girl, I have been like doing so well. I was struggling in my old major, y'all, like no lie. You guys have seen my vlogs when I used to vlog, and I was struggling. I'm just about to take this Laura Geller highlight and ooh, I'm trying to let just know what's up. Girl. I'm trying to let these hoes know what's up. Girl, my highlights popping. I forgot what I was about to say, really. Oh, I changed my major, and ever since I've changed my major, so many good things have happened to me in school. I was struggling. Like, you guys, if you used to watch my vlogs, then you know, like, I was struggling last semester. And after last semester, I had already been struggling before, but I was trying to tough it out because I had already been in school for so long. But I just realized, like, girl, you already been in school for so long because you're struggling. So, ooh, the sunlight coming through. So, I was like, girl, you struggling because you've been in school so long because you're struggling. So why continue to do something that you're struggling with, you know? So I decided that I wasn't going to do it anymore, that I was just going to change my major and do something that I knew I wanted to do. So I decided to do business because it was something I was always interested in, and it's just something that was my second choice with school. Y'all, if y'all really want to know, I highlight like hell. Like, I highlight like crazy. But like I said, business was something that was my second choice. I always said if I did not go to school for medicine, I would do business. So that's what I decided to stick with, was business. I don't know about this lighting in this video. I hope the lighting's okay. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. If I'm gonna wear lipstick or if I'm gonna just wear a gloss, because where I talk on the phone all day, I definitely want to be comfortable, and I drink tons of water all day, so I feel like to wear lipstick will be kind of pointless. So I'm just gonna line my lips, and I'm using the Wet n Wild liner, and I really think this is eyeliner, y'all. It is. This is supposed to be like some type of eyeliner from Wet n Wild, but girl, I don't care. Now, one thing about this gloss right now is girl. Alright, you guys, so this is going to wrap up this video. I hope I did explain everything to you guys really well. I just went and put on this wig to wear to work today because your girl didn't feel like doing anything else. Like I said, I hope that I did explain everything well to you guys. If you guys have any further questions, you can always leave them in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys have video requests, leave them in the description box down below as well, because I don't really know what to film anymore. So if you guys have any video requests, just let me know. But highlights killing it today. So yes, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to be working on an intro and an outro for these videos, so hopefully by the time this video is up, the intro and outro will be included. I'm not really sure if it will be, but hopefully it will be. So I love you guys so much. Mwah.